Maritime transport logistics in Texas can be defined as anything that encompasses the process of moving goods from one place to another, utilities, cargo, ships. Logistic management is supply chain management component that is used to meet customer demand through the planning, control, and implementation of effective movement and storage of relating information, goods and service from origin to destination. Offshore logistics means installation or object situated offshore, whether fixed or floating, and intended for being utilized for the purpose of an operator activity associated with offshore activity. As example of oil delivery from Dulang Platform to Kemaman Port. There are some activities of logistics offshore, such as transportation and delivery, storage, distribution processing, cargo handling, information handling, and the last one is packaging.
Hi, as a starting, I would like to explain that transportation refers to the movement of goods from one place or to another place by using a single or various mode of transport. The mode of transport divided into a few types such as air, land, and sea. Here are the process of how the raw or crude oil can be transferred from the oil platform and distributed to the industry as a product. On the oil platform, the drilling process will be done to get the natural gas and petroleum. After that, the natural gases and petroleum will be processed to produce the crude oil before transfer to the oil tanker vessel and bring it to the land. Once the oil tanker arrives at the oil terminal, the crude oil will be transferred to the refinery to be processed and produce the refined oil. Then, the refined oil that has been processed will be stored at the suitable place before it going into the tanker truck and ready to be served as a consumer product. After that, the tanker trucks will go to distribute the products in the industry market such as gas station. The processed refined oil will produce consumer product for the industry such as the gasoline, which is petrol, and the diesel fuel for consumption. So that's how the process of transporting oil from the oil platform to the industry.
This is a storage place for oil that has been processed, where this place is a hub for logistics and oil delivery center. This warehouse is also a place to store oil before it is sent to a designated place. Oil logistics that is offshore must have a warehouse or facility by providing oil storage facilities so that the quality is well maintained.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Azriza binti Isa, S61762. Today I want to share about distribution process. There are several processes involved in getting oil from offshore to port and distributing it. The first one is exploration for oil and gas offshore. This is the process of searching and identify possible ocean floor deposit of gas and oil. Some waivers are used in geophysical survey to map the seabed and pinpoint regions of interest. Then the second is production of oil and gas from offshore reservoir. This involves a variety of techniques such as improved oil recovery, hydraulic fracturing and drilling. Pipelines or tanker are subsequently used to deliver the extracted gas and oil to land. Apart from that, transporting oil and gas from offshore production sites to onshore refineries or distribution terminal is known as offshore oil and gas transportation. Besides, refining of gas and oil offshore is the process of turning crude oil into numerous petroleum products such as jet fuels, petroleum, diesel, polymer and chemical. For example, logistic activity is smart transportation for offshore drilling. An offshore drilling rig located 100 km from the coast requires a steady supply of drilling muds to maintain its operation. The mud is a complex mixture of various chemicals and minerals, crucial of cooling and lubricating the drill bit and removing cutting from the wellbore. The process starts from planning and demand forecasting to predict mud demand and adjust logistics. The offshore support firm collaborates close with the drilling rig operator. Second is mobilization of resources, which is all required resources such as mobile, while mud plant is a facilities located on the coast that is outfitted to combine and hold drilling mud in accordance with particular specification. The next one is an offshore supply vessel is type of specialized vessel used to move people and goods to offshore it. Why mud preparation is made in the mud plant in accordance with the perimeter given by the operator of the drilling rig. Then transport and loading using pump and transfer line. The prepared mud is placed into the mud tank of the OSV. After that, the OSV navigates the weather and make it way to the offshore area while staying in contact with drilling rig. Apart from that, transfer and storage. After arriving, the OSV goes up to the drilling rig and securely move the mud into the tank used for storing it there. Besides, monitoring and replenishment is when offshore support business keep a close eyes in the drilling rig mud level and modify the delivery schedule as necessary. Lastly is adaptability and flexibility. The weather has a big influence of offshore activity. There are 4 advantages of effective mud transportation. First is supplying a consistent amount of mud to ensure drilling operation continue unhindered. The second is reducing idle time and increasing productivity. Next one is lowering waste and maximize transportation to lessen the impact on environment. Lastly is ensuring that drilling mud is handled and stored properly to improve safety. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next is process of cargo handling. First we got loading. The vessel is connected to the shoreside facility using a flexible hose and coupling designed for use with oil and gas product. Second is unloading. Before any unloading begins, a safety briefing is held for all personnel involved. This briefing covers a specific hazard for oil and gas being unloaded and the procedure to be followed in case of an emergency. Lastly is transportation. Oil and gas can be transported over long distance through pipelines. These pipelines are buried underground or laid on the seabed or equipped with a pump station to keep the product flowing. Thank you.
Based on the activities in information handling related to oil product transportation to remote areas, first is processing the order from the customers. It is one of the vital aspects due to knowing by recording and retrieving the data from the customer's requirement for oil product before execution for any delivery process. This will prevent company from facing any chance of loss due to miscommunication, and this also can help company to gain good reputation for the company service. Second is transportation planning also need to be done due to delivering goods using suitable transports like tank trucks for land and tankers for sea. After that, info handling aids in preparing documents such as bill of lading, permits and certificate while fulfilling the compliance of regulations. In process part, implementation of GPS tracking system help to monitoring real-time shipment while distributing accurate time delivery. Thus, it helps in safety of the shipment in the remote areas, and it helps to deliver the goods without any flaws. Besides, route optimization also could be done, which will bring the shortest and the safest route for delivery without any serious risk, and also can cut unnecessary costs for company, which can help to gain many profit to the company.
Packaging. First thing first, what is packaging? Packaging is the process is to protect the product from any physical damage that occur during the logistic process. The first process is container selection. Choosing suitable container depends on the kind and volume of oil and gas product to be carried, as simple as a barrel and drums. Second one is packing integrity, ensuring that the packing material fulfill regulatory standard and are designed to avoid leak and spill and contamination during transit. This might include the use of certified seal, gasket or coating. The third process is product handling, transferring oil and gas product into designated container in a safe manner. This may need the use of specialized equipment such as pump, hoses, and valves to reduce the danger of spill of environmental exposure. The next process is labeling and documentation. Labeling each container correctly with the necessary information such as the product name, danger warning, batch number, and other needed facts. Preparing appropriate transportation paperwork such as bill of lading and shipment manifest to ensure the regulatory and safety compliance. The next process is securing and stabilizing. Ensuring a proper securing and stabilization and package container to prevent shifting, tipping, or damage during transportation. This may involve using strap, braces, and cushioning material to maintain its stability. The last process is transportation. Selecting appropriate mode of transportation such as truck, pipeline, rail, or ship that are depending on the distance, destination, and volume.
Logistic management is aimed at achieving effective logistic management by improving the efficiency of the operation, ensuring customer satisfaction, and increasing productivity.